Hi, we're Mark and Mel. After raising 4 amazing daughters who are now raising our 12 grandchildren and helping people on land in the real estate business for over 30 years, we're now realizing our goal of a year-long adventure cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Paradise. This is a 6,000-mile journey through waterways that include the Atlantic and Gulf Intercoastal Waterways, Great Lakes, Canadian Heritage Canals, and inland rivers of America's Midwest cities. Join us as we navigate over 100 locks, explore cities large and small, and experience an unforgettable journey through America's Great Loop. That was a good visit, Sylvan Beach. Good reunion place. Good place for a family reunion. And now we're off. And what day is today?
Well, we just left Sylvan Beach and we're entering Oneida Lake, or Lake Oneida, whichever it is. Now it's Friday the 28th, and it's a nice calm day today. It's going to be super calm out here according to the forecast, and looking forward to about a 2 hour 45 minute to 3 hour journey over to Brewerton and SK Marina near Syracuse. There's the long jetty that comes out from the Erie Canal where it connects to the Sylvan Beach area. Just almost to the end of that. And we got about a little over 20 miles total today. Lots of small pleasure boats around the area. Pontoons galore. Should be a nice, calm, relaxing trip.
It is a beautiful day on Oneida Lake. It is so calm. And yesterday it was kind of windy and cloudy, and you just never know what to expect. But it is really nice today. Perfect for crossing. Look at this. And I have to say, I was totally pleased by Sylvan Beach for a reunion with family. It was perfect. They got to swim and go. It was great for the little kids because the waves aren't too big, and it was great for the big kids because they could go way out. And it was a blast. And it wasn't too busy. Didn't you think it was not too busy?
We're there during the week.
Yeah.
Today is Friday, so it was actually last night. The town was hopping quite a bit more than the first 3 nights for sure.
True.
As we're approaching the weekend, and this weekend is the weekend prior to the 4th of July as well. So.
Right. And that amusement park just FYI, doesn't usually open until about this time of the year, which is kind of late for us. Like it's the kids in Arizona are already out, but and maybe in California they're already out where our grandkids are, but it's out here they just get out of school, so it'll get busier, and that amusement park will open up now. It's the end of June, and it should be a lot busier, but there's a lot of short-term rentals that then you can just walk right to the beach, and just really fun. Little tiny restaurants though, not a big choice, but a good choice. So also we're trying out a new mic that Mark got. It's a shotgun mic, and it's got this big fuzzy ball on it, so that it's a, you know, the wind sock, but you have to point it at yourself. So this is a way of getting me to point the camera on myself more, and you can hear me hopefully better than those little mics, because those weren't really working out. So we're at SK Marina. Really nice people helped us catch the lines, and they got gigantic cleats here. And then they've got this dock that is not too low, which is great. I had the fenders up fairly low near the water. And it's a really nice day, very nice, pleasant. I need to go get ready though, because one of our looper friends who lives in New York is going to come pick me up. Can get my shot in my eye. It's time for my shot in my eye. So it's so what it is. So she's gonna pick me up. Thank you, Pam. Brian and Pam have been so helpful from Surfrider that we met on the loop, and you know, it always makes me almost cry when we meet so many helpful people along the loop that have been there at different times that, like, you needed a medical situation or just help for some additional stuff. It's just such a great family. The Looper family is so unique, and we're so appreciative. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a racetrack, like within like half a mile. And they are racing up a storm.
Mel is off to the offices over there in the pouring rain, dressed like it's freezing, but it's only about 68 degrees, but I guess I'll keep her dry. Some marinas offer a really nice little perk, which is a courtesy car that you can check out and use to go get provisions and whatnot, run errands. In Brewerton, SK Marina is where we're staying, and they have that service available. And I just checked out their Toyota Avalon. Not sure what year it is, but is very much like pretty much every courtesy car that we've had along the way. And it's usually an old beater of a car with many, many miles on it. This one has something in the neighborhood of just under 200,000 miles. But unfortunately, on this rainy day, the windshield wipers decided to break. They just stopped right there in the middle of the windshield, and nothing I've tried, including turning off and restarting the car, has fixed that. So anyway, I'll get her done anyway.
Just left the marina, SK Marina. Another marina where a lot of people stayed was Winter Harbor Marina. So we stayed at SK because it was on the same side as my doctor appointment. Want to make it easy for the looper that picked us up. A lot of loopers stayed at this marina, and the thing is the through the grapevine, you always hear good prices on gas and diesel, and their fuel price is really good here. So we just left after taking a shower at that marina and paying them, and then we came up here to fuel up and pump out. Pump out is locked, so they don't open till 10 a.m. on the weekend. So there's nobody here because we're getting going sooner than that. So I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe pump out a little ways ahead on the path that we're going, but we're going to try and do all the locks today. Maybe stop at a wall, we're not sure. But we're going to try and get through at least half of them today, because there's like 8 locks on this whole river system. There are some marinas that have plenty of little trash cans around the fuel dock, and there's some that don't. Let's say hi to these loopers. Anywho, that is my suggestion to the marinas. If you could have a little trash can, even a little one, that's tied on to locked down near the fuel dock or something, that people can at least put their trash in, because I'm just surprised how many marinas don't have that. Like I said, a lot of marinas do have just a few trash cans out, which is really nice, and some do not. One cool positive is that they have, look at that, tomato plants right here for you, and some herbs for you to take. I think that's really cool. Way to go, Winter Harbor.
Well, we're approaching Lock 23 on the Erie Canal, and this will be the last Erie Canal lock that we go through. About 10 miles further up, we're going to be turning off the Erie onto the Oswego Canal, and our next lock is in the Phoenix, New York area, and that will be Lock 1 on the Oswego. Well, we are about to leave the Erie Canal. Right after we go under this bridge, we've got a fork in the road, and we're going to be turning to the right on the Oswego Canal, heading up to Oswego and then on to Lake Ontario. Really enjoyed the Erie. It's been a great experience. Well, off that way to our left, that's the Erie Canal, but we're not going that way. We are taking a right turn here. This is the Oswego River and Oswego Canal. This is the way we get to Lake Ontario and then on to Canada.
a really unique stop. Our friends, looper friends, Loose Moose, are here. They caught our lines, helped us, Bunny and Kathy helped us to snug up to the wall, whichever way we could. They've got a few loops here. But yeah, bathroom, the heads right there. The bathrooms are right there, 2 of them, and a little town to walk to. We'll show what's over there. And these guys behind us came up, and so they're gonna tie off over there. There's cleats over on that side. We are right before the first lock after the Erie Canal. So I'm trying to explain this place. Where are we?
Phoenix, New York.
Phoenix, New York. Okay, yeah. The little town. And
that is lock number Oswego number 1.
Oswego number 1.
And you're gonna go down.
And we're gonna start going down. Of the first log cabin. Built in 1801. And now we're back at the boat. And the wind is still blowing, but it's nice and sunny. And you see all these beautiful American flags. I'm getting excited for 4th of July.
Well, we're on the free wall here in Phoenix, New York. And this turned out to be a really unique, pleasant place. These young people right there, they are what is called the Boathouse Brats. And they volunteer every summer. And right now they're just killing time. They don't have a lot to do. But they assist boaters with essentially anything they need. Boaters that stop here, there's never a charge. They do accept gratuities though. And they will run to the store and get provisions for you. They will pick up food at local restaurants and deliver it back for you. They will assist you with a pump out, which we just did. And we just happened to pull into the pump out this morning before we go through the lock. And one of the more senior kids over there, a young man by the name of Clarence, and a young lady came over and helped us with that. And they'll be helping us shove off here in a little bit. So this is a really great stop in Phoenix, spelled the same as Phoenix, Arizona. Not quite as warm though. Really great stop. I almost wish we could have stayed here another night. 2 here at Oswego, or in the Oswego Canal, is unique in that it has this very, very low bridge that goes across right in the middle of the lock. So when you come in with the lock full, which we did, you can only about half of the lock is accessible for boats. You have to stop prior to that because that bridge is only like 5 feet off the water. So once we come down the almost 18 feet, we'll have plenty of clearance to go under it. Just very unique. Front doors are opening. And we'll be on our way shortly. Lock 3 is only a short distance after this. Lock 7 on the Oswego Canal. And lots of geese here today. Taking a ride down the river walk in Oswego, New York. Oh, that is a flowing river there. We will be in there tomorrow morning on our way out that direction right on to Lake Ontario.